Well, hello, my radio friends. Now, I'm going to try to do this in two short videos. Here is an AK-44 I received in the mail yesterday. It is in rough shape. It had busted tubes throughout. It was in pretty disarray. But just for the heck of it, I did a visual, and would you believe this thing plays after a couple repairs? And that's what I want to cover in this video. The repairs, not, I wouldn't say repairs, but the jumpers and test leads I connected to make it operate. Now, on an AK, one of the first things I do, in fact, guaranteed one of the first things I do when powering up an AK is I put a voltmeter to the right rear terminal to the right. That'll be the highest B plus point in this power supply. I put it there and monitor my B plus before I power up any AK at all. If the B plus is good there, it's a pretty good indicator that your filter caps are good and the set is healthy. In this particular case, in this set, I did a power up. Voltage here on the right rear terminal was high. Here, where it should be your detector voltage, I had 0. So that told me that the resistor under this board was open. So I clip lead and I put a resistor across these two terminals. At that point, I had good B+. In fact, allow me to show you a little more specificity. Here is the terminal board that one sees here on the power supply, this brown terminal board here with these nuts securing it in place. Here is the same terminal board. Now, this right rearmost terminal comes here, through here, right over to your filter choke. So it is the highest B+ point after your filter chokes. So once again, that was high here, but I had 0 volts or about 3 volts, very low here. So that told me this resistor, this 65K resistor across here, was open. Sure enough, it read, I think, about 8 meg or so. So I jumpered, like I say, a 68K resistor across here, returned my detector voltage where it should be, and that resolved my power supply issue. Real quick, while we're here, I want to touch on what these are. These two most leftward terminal points, these are all your AC supply side. These, in fact, in this case, this is for your second audio frequency, second AF filaments. Here is your first AF filaments across these two terminals. So one would read AC voltage if they measured from here to here, and also respectively here to here. And third is your another AC voltage from here to here. This is for your detector filament supply. So these three pairs, here, here, and here, are AC voltage going to your filaments. These four to the right are your B+ connections. Once again, this right rear is the most highest B+ point after your filter chokes. This to the left here actually is what goes to your second AF plate voltage, and it only difference is it comes off your filter chokes, goes through another choke over to your second AF terminal. So highest voltage, the second most highest, and these down here will be considerably lower. This is your detector voltage, which will be pretty low depending on sets. I won't quote a voltage, but usually between about 30 and 50 volts. And this is your for your first AF B+. And of course, it too goes through another resistor. So here's your highest B+ point. Goes through a resistor here at 65K for your detector. And it goes through another resistor here for your first AF. So anyway, once again, this resistor was open, jumpered it, and now my power supply appears healthy. So with that said, I'll bring video 1 to a close. So hang tight.